This year is the 25th anniversary of the inception of clutter clearing. As with everything that's worth having in life, there have been good days, bad days, good years and tough years over those 25, all of which I'm grateful for because they've made me who I am today. As I reflect on the last 25 years, it's surprising how much has changed since Millennium 2000, when I was starting to clear my own clutter and create the 7-step journey. Back then, we didn't have smartphones. We could only make calls and text and didn't have cameras on our phones. The internet was dial-up, so clutter clearing in its present form could not have existed. Social media didn't exist, and Facebook wouldn't exist for another 4 years, YouTube another 5. The TV shows Friends, Sex and the City and Frasier were at their peak. If you missed an episode, you had to wait for the rerun, or you could buy it on the new technology of the day called DVD. You bought music in the form of CDs. Yes, a lot has changed since Millennium Eve. So, as I take a moment to stop, pause and reflect on the last 25 years, here are 11 key things that I would tell my younger self back then. So first, you won't miss any of your clutter. What's interesting is that I do find the memories of things I owned in the past are triggered by the most random of events. For example, the other night I was watching a TV show with a flashback to the 1980s, and I saw a rah-rah skirt that reminded me of my favourite deep purple and pink rah-rah skirt that I had as a teenager. Happy memories without the need for the physical skirt to trigger them. The second thing I would tell my younger, cluttered self is that the change never ends. You will change when you clear your clutter. It will be subtle at first, but as your confidence and belief grows, you realise that change isn't to be feared, but instead embraced. Even once you've cleared all your clutter, your best life will bring with it change, which, if you're doing it right, will evolve and grow forevermore. It's okay, you'll be able to handle it. Third, being clutter-free is better than you ever imagined. Being clutter-free is better than you can ever imagine right now. When you start your journey, it's about seeing less physical clutter. Then you realise it's about deeper things, such as feeling calmer, more centred, and more confident in everything you do. Fourth, work smarter, not harder. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so you need to work towards short-term, smarter goals to keep yourself focused and motivated. Focus on your priority, smarter goals based on your wheel of life for just one clutter clearing term at a time, no longer. Don't overthink or overplan, because that's just setting yourself up to fail or give up when the next bump in the road of life comes along. Speaking of which, the fifth thing I would tell my younger, cluttered self is learn to navigate the road of life. Your wheel of life turns on the road of life. You can control your wheel, not the road that has unexpected bumps in it that you will need to learn to navigate while continuing to move forward. For example, episodes of poor health, bereavement, natural disasters, relationship changes, job losses, financial difficulties and insecurities, and so on. You will need to learn to accept and, most importantly, adapt to these unexpected bumps that you will always experience on the road of life, so that they don't sabotage you achieving your life goals and living your best life. Sixth, there's no such thing as failure. Learn to accept that you and others are perfectly imperfect, and we all make mistakes. Yes, even you. That's the frustrating thing about humans and life. We're all just doing the best we can under the circumstances we live with. As long as you choose to take the feedback and learning and then try again, you will never fail. You only fail when you give up. Seventh, you have all you need right now. You can choose to change your life. You have access to everything you need right now to take the first step. You don't need everything for every step of your journey or life right now. Just trust that things and help will be there when you need them, and be open to accepting them when they appear. Eighth, Learn to ask for help. Perfectionists don't like asking for help. It's one of the reasons why we're in a pickle with our clutter. Learn to reframe help as an opportunity to learn. We ask for help because we don't know something or can't do something. All you're doing by asking for help is transferring skills or knowledge from them to benefit you so that you can get closer to your best life. Ninth, take responsibility and take action. Don't blame others for your situation. If you don't like your situation, make time and get the help you need to change it. Only you can change it with your time, energy, and effort. As we all know, anything worth having doesn't come easy. Your past will help you discover why you are where you are and give you the power to change the present and the future. Whether it's accepting other people's behavior, your own behavior in the past, your mistakes, your choices, that you need to let go of certain people who don't add value to your life, take responsibility. Do the work to get the learning, then take appropriate action to fix it. The 10th thing I would tell my younger cluttered self is feelings and emotions are icky. When you grow up in an emotional vacuum where sharing feelings and being emotionally vulnerable is not met with empathy, safety, kindness, or compassion, but instead judgment, dismissal, and silence, starting to notice and acknowledge unfamiliar feelings and emotions and learning how to simply sit with them and manage them is unbelievably uncomfortable and filled with fear. Yet, when you get help to face that fear and do it anyway, your relationships become more meaningful, connections become deeper and stronger. You'll understand yourself better and ironically find emotions make it easier to make decisions about the things in your clutter. The 11th and final thing I would tell my younger cluttered self is about choices. You always have a choice. Just because you don't like the choices you have, or they might make life difficult for others, doesn't mean you don't have them. You can clear your clutter fast or you can clear your clutter forever, but you can't clear your clutter forever fast. If you're ready to get the help and support that you need to succeed and clear your clutter forever, click on the link with this video and find out how I can help you.